In the heart of Africa, a storm is brewing. While Burkina Faso's Traoré, Mali's Goïta, and Niger's Tchiani rise to reclaim Africa's sovereignty, one leader just handed over his nation's future. On July 1, 2025, the world watched in shock as DRC President Felix Tshisekedi signed a deal that critics are calling nothing short of a second colonization. This isn't just a trade agreement, it's a transfer of power. Congo's mineral wealth, cobalt, coltan, gold, now flows eastward, not into the hands of Congolese citizens, but to American corporations, in exchange for something as vague as security. Today, we ask the hard questions. What's really in this deal? Why now? And what does it mean for Africa's future? Let's break it down. In July 2025, President Tshisekedi inked a new partnership agreement with Washington, one that grants American firms unprecedented access to Congo's vast mineral deposits. According to insiders, this strategic cooperation deal gives the U.S. control over newly discovered cobalt-rich zones in Katanga and Ituri provinces. In return, vague security assistance, including military training, surveillance tech, and the promise of U.S. presence to stabilize the region. But here's the truth. The deal has no clear economic safeguards, no local ownership clauses, and no accountability mechanisms. It's reminiscent of the early 1900s, when colonial administrators looted the Congo under the pretense of civilizing missions. Critics, including Congolese MPs and Pan-African leaders, have called it a strategic betrayal. Visuals of artisanal miners, children in mining pits, protesters waving Congolese flags, archival photos of Belgian colonization. Congo is home to $24 trillion worth of untapped mineral wealth, the backbone of electric cars, smartphones, and military drones. Yet the Congolese people remain among the poorest in the world. Why? Because for over a century, Congo's wealth has been extracted, exported, and exploited, from King Leopold's rubber terror to modern-day multinational plunder. This new U.S. deal? It's not progress, it's déjà vu. The mineral contracts are structured to benefit foreign shareholders while sidelining Congolese labor unions, indigenous communities, and local entrepreneurs. Worse still, communities near mining zones face displacement, toxic pollution, and violence from armed militias often funded through illegal mining. Is this the security Tshisekedi was promised? As the news broke, one alliance wasted no time in responding. The Alliance of Sahel States, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. President Ibrahim Traoré, known for reclaiming his country's gold mines from French control, called the deal a clear reversal of African independence. Congo deserves better. Colonel Goïta of Mali condemned it as a modern-day scramble for Africa, and Niger's Tchiani urged African youth to rise with their voices and their votes against neo-colonial deception. For the AES, this deal represents a broader battle, a continental fight for sovereignty, unity, and economic freedom. This is no longer just about Congo. This is about the future of African decision-making. The battle lines are clear. On one side, a new wave of leaders reclaiming their nations, nationalizing industries, rejecting foreign military bases, investing in agriculture and infrastructure. On the other, leaders like Tshisekedi, still tethered to Western influence, often pressured by debt traps, military aid packages, and geopolitical manipulation. But African youth are watching. Social media has become their battlefield. From Lagos to Lusaka, Nairobi to Niamey, they're exposing the fine print, fact-checking the promises, and demanding transparency, ownership, and dignity. The path forward for Congo is not written in contracts signed in quiet rooms. It's carved by the courage of its people. Civil society organizations are already mobilizing. There are calls for protests, legal reviews of the deal, and even referendums. Some opposition leaders have declared they'll revoke the agreement if they win the next election. But this moment is also a mirror for all of Africa. Will the continent reclaim its voice, or be sold piece by piece for false promises? As Traoré once said, "We are not poor, We are being looted. The struggle is not just political, it's spiritual. A people's worth must never be negotiated for profit. The heart of Africa beats in its youth, its land, and its dreams. And no foreign power, no matter how wealthy, has the right to own it. Stand up, speak out. The continent is watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more.